What's happening, viewers? How is it hanging? I'm TheMeInTeam. I'll be casting a Starcraft 2 match here as the blue Protoss. My opponents will be wJsSWell or wJsSWell. I don't know. Pick your enunciations there, and we will go for it. And yeah, I actually got a chance to say have fun first because my opponent did not say it instantaneously while we were microing our starting units. So whatever. He should probably rally his SCVs. There you go. So this is a Protoss versus Terran, and for a short period of time this was my worst matchup, but quickly Mirror became so. Although now I'm starting to adjust to the metagame in Mirror as well, and with my gas steal I can be really obnoxious in Mirror. So I have a reasonable chance in all the matchups now to beat my opponent, and it just depends how well I play that particular game versus how good my opponent is and how well my opponent plays that particular game. So 9 Pylon Scout. I like 9 Pylon Scout in every matchup. It's I want to get my probe in there without... Yeah, I'm going to probe in there. But I do want to get in there without being blocked off, because that does allow me some information. None of this supply depot racks at the bottom ramp, which would probably signify a Marine and SCV all in. Those are extremely obnoxious. I've heard stories of people making masters off that, or like rank 1 masters off the Marine and SCV all in. And if I saw a barracks and supply depot at the bottom of the ramp, I would probably drop a second gateway and start chrono boosting zealots. I think I could beat a bunch of Marines and SCVs with probes and zealots. It would be hell, but whatever. I think I could come out of that decently. But with that being the case, I am in here and I'm taking a peek around. We're just gonna try not to die. And yeah, I see one gas. I decide to grab the other gas right away. One of the biggest problems Terrans have given me before I started getting into their base early and expand... Oh, he had a misplay there. He could have killed my probe. But has been Banshees. And he's going kind of late orbital. I'm not sure what's up with this. It's frequently a signifier of fast expand. But they don't have to go command center before orbital to do a reasonably quick expansion. So yeah, he's going to start working on the assimilator, but this is going to delay gas, it's going to screw up any tech play, it's going to make 111 take longer, it's going to make Banshees take an eternity if he tries to go that route. Meanwhile, my plan for this, and I have been trying different things against Terran. Initially, I went with, I tried doing Void Rays, and that does work sometimes, but if they get too many Marines, you're screwed. So instead, I tried something a little bit unorthodox and fun. Well, there's one thing that's very orthodox and one thing that's unorthodox. Haha, look at that pro pylon block that attacked the SCV and now he can't get away. Die, SCV, die! He's not even fighting back. It's hilarious. Not even going to hurt my shield. So the orthodox thing is that I'm going to go for a bunch of gateways, yes. But the unorthodox thing is the fast armor upgrade. Now, I really like the armor upgrade. If you have a zealot, you have 50 shields and 100 hit points. And you have 1 armor, so a Marine will hit you 5 damage a shot once he blows through your shields. Blows. But if you get 2 armor, that's 4 damage a shot. So if they don't get the early ranged attack upgrade on infantry, they are going to suffer for this significantly. It essentially cuts their DPS by 20%, and it makes them take a lot more shots to kill you. He'll get 100 divided by 5, so it would take 20 shots, or 100 divided by... Yeah, it'll take 5 additional shots to kill you per zealot, which is not insignificant. Also new to my build lately is a Twilight Council. I'm going to want to get Zealot Charge. Have I scouted this yet? I do try to scout expansions. Yes, I have. I was able to see that. I think I sent a sacrificial probe at some point, and that's how I managed to find it. So, I also like sacking probes to get my scouting information early in the game. Yeah, it hurts your economy slightly, but it really helps me to know that he took this. That makes a big difference in my strategy. If he didn't take that, and he instead decided to bunker up at the top here, I'd have to start looking to defend against any tech play like Banshees, because after he destroyed this, he was going to take it. And he has been mining 2 gas for a while. So I had to watch out for Banshees if he didn't go for an expansion, and I would probably want to consider expanding myself at some point. Infantry has a lot of trouble attacking against these early units until they get into a pretty decent chunk of ball size. So, yeah, that would have been one of the few situations where I would get into a macro game, and my viewers do want to see that. So, if I can get that kind of situation, I will do it. Alright, he's getting his second orbital. He's yeah, well, actually no, he's getting his first orbital. I don't know what the heck he's doing here. He does have 3 racks, but he's up on harvesters now. No, he's not. What the hell? Dude, this guy is reasonably ranked in Diamond. I don't know, maybe Diamond's not that good anymore. Certainly doesn't mean what it used to. Anyway, what does he see? What does he see? Let's go back just a second. Alright, I've backed up a few seconds. I just want to know what the Terran saw with a scan. To see if he reacted properly or if he just missed out on crucial information here. No, he's going to see the O1 armor. He's going to see a Twilight Council that's researching. Probably not Blink, so he knows I'm going charge. He sees another he sees the Forge. There's really nothing there that should have come as a surprise to him, so that's good to note. He is opting to go Marauders and Marines against Zealots. That's interesting. Certainly Terran Bio is very common. But yeah, I sent another probe here, and I was able to see most of this army. Maybe I didn't see these 2 Marauders, but I was able to see pretty much all of this, as well as noting what was shooting at me in the bunker. So I feel pretty good here. I know he's got an expansion. I did not know he was so deficient on SCVs, but it takes a while for Terran to set up their production facilities. Look at this. He's only now getting his 4th racks. So basically he has 1 base worth of production this whole time up until now. Has not invested in any upgrades just yet. And I do have a proxy pylon here. I have picked up Warp Gate, so that's very important to notice. And now I'm pushing out. I have Zealot speed, so I have charge as well as increased movement speed on the Zealots. Attack is almost done. I'm chrono boosting it. I'm pretty much waiting for it, so I'm going to just get a couple more rounds of Zealots here. Nothing too special. I'm kind of getting a little high on the gas now. Maybe I could have pulled SCVs off of gas. Although it does allow me to transition to High Templar if I continue to mine it. And I'm only 1 building away from that. So that's also a possibility if it gets into more tech play. So now I'm going to move in, and here again we're just going to take a look. We've got 20 Zealots and 4 Stalkers, no casters at all, against 10 Marauders, 10 Marines. So I'm ahead on investment significantly here. I also have upgrades while my opponent has only started upgrades. So this is pretty crucial. He is ahead on SCVs, yes, but only a little bit now. And with mules his income will be higher, but not significantly so. So that's not so good for him. He actually has a little bit more gas investment, although I've invested most of my gas for military into upgrades, having 400 gas just into the upgrades for my units. But that's fine. Really the big difference is the amount of Zealots I have here. He's starting to do a transfer. So he does have a bunker, and we'll watch how this goes. Yeah, the Zealot speed makes a big difference. And where's Stim? Does he not have it? Is he researching it? Yeah, he's researching it, so he doesn't have Stim yet. Not that Stim would make a big difference here. With Zealot charge, it's harder to kite, and with the armor, it's harder to do damage to them. You're seeing just how powerful early Zealots can be against Bio when you have charge and armor, and those 2 things just make Zealots nasty. So now he's going to have to lift off. He does have me walled off, but he doesn't have any repair in time. And I'm just going to take some pot shots at the supply depot to get through. He's got nothing here, so he's not shooting at me while I'm busting through. And now I'm just going to walk up the ramp. And unlike Protoss, I don't even have to worry about force fields or anything like that. And yeah, now I'm just camping his production facilities, and he will leave the game. He really can't do anything at this point. I mean, he has virtually no army, and anything he spawned will get charged and killed pretty much instantly. So that will be good game. It's a little bit different from a standard 4-gate in that you got Zealot charge. And Zealot charge, as you can see, very strong in the early middle game against Terran, and something you should definitely consider in your arsenal if you are a Protoss player. Not every time, but they are very tanky with the armor upgrade. So, thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. TheMeInTeam, signing off.